Okay, we're gonna be pulling this hubcap off and changing it out, and it shouldn't take very long. It's a really easy job. You just figure out what size the bolts are. We're pulling all the bolts around it. There is a drain. I'm not gonna use it. We're just gonna pull all the bolts, and I've cut this jug off to fit around it, and I'm just gonna try to crack the bottom loose and drain it into there. Pretty simple job, and these, they contain gear oil. You have to see what yours holds. I'm gonna use 75W90 on mine, but I just googled that because I can't really find much on this truck. That done it. We'll take a blade and just scrape off the old gasket material. All right, after you get everything cleaned up, like I said, I've got a new hub, new gasket. I don't put sealer or anything on these. I'm sure everybody would do that differently, but I just personally don't. Start all of our bolts. And I just kind of torque them in a crisscross pattern. And I'll have a torque spec for them. I just kind of bottom them out with a little impact gun, a little small impact driver. You just pop this center plug out with a screwdriver, just pushes right out. And like I said, I'm using 7590 in mine, but every truck calls for something different. And I'm just kind of winging this. This is fairly standard to what goes in them. If somebody knows for sure, you're welcome to tell me, but this is a 1994 Ford L8000. And everything I could find online said that this is what this truck should have in it. But I cannot verify that. Like I said, do your own research. I've got mine jacked up so I can rotate the wheel and get it in there quicker. I'm actually fixing to run a load of rock here just in a minute. This seems to get it in there faster. See the levels dropping. And I'm gonna take the oil level right to full right there, and that's it. Mop off the excess and put the plug back in it. And I think this is really important. You want to make sure that this hole stays open in the center of this plug, because if you can't breathe air out of this hub, it can mess up the wheel seal. It can actually build pressure and push out the wheel seal. I don't think a lot of people mention that, but that's pretty important in my opinion. And I may even take mine in the future and take a small drill bit and drill them out. I do want to mention, keep an eye on it, because every time, if you see it drop as the oil goes back into the bearings over the next few days, you'll want to top that back off. It's already dropped a little bit. This is the one from Amazon. This is the one for $80. Found that one for, I think it was around 20 bucks on Amazon, so a quarter of the price. And quality wise, I think it's just as good, and it came with a gasket. So anyways, that's the part number. If you guys want to measure yours and see if it fits, and hope it helps somebody.